You're watching CBS 8 Mornings at 6.
So glad you're with us here at 6 a.m. on this Wednesday, now halfway through the week. Another foggy start out there. I'm Eric Connert.
And I'm Neda Iranpour. So glad you're with us here this morning. We're going to get to all the Padres highlights here soon. But first, a heads up to you. This is what your commute might look like.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, this is some dash cam video I shot on my way in. RB, the 15, Mira Mesa, all pretty socked in here. But hopefully it clears earlier than we saw yesterday, Evan?
Just a spooky start to the morning out there.
Good,
Yes,
yeah.
we do not have a dense fog advisory. Not that that makes much of a difference. We still have fog out there. That dense fog advisory has a certain criteria that needs to be met for the National Weather Service to issue it. But nonetheless, even without it, we are at less than a mile of visibility up in Fallbrook, in Miramar, in Kearney Mesa, in downtown San Diego, we're at 5 miles. So some improvements toward downtown. Over the next 12 hours, we'll watch as those clouds break apart. We'll start to move toward more and more sunshine, mid 70-degree temperatures by the afternoon, but going to be a lot hotter inland. So coming up, we'll talk about how hot we'll see our temperatures get inland and what to expect through the rest of the week. Back to you.
Man, he's good. That was the winning moment last night when the Padres took the lead in the National League Division Series. Suarez get that final strikeout. The team now has the chance to wrap up the series at tonight's game.
Yeah, he was the right guy for that moment, for sure. Everyone was just on edge, and what a celebration. So now San Diego, a 2-1 lead in this series against LA. We have team coverage on all things Padres for you this morning. CBS 8's Regina Llorita live at Petco Park in just a few minutes with how fans are reacting after last night's big win. Feeling all the good vibes this morning, too. But first, our Jake Garriani with a recap of the win.
Well, it was all drama leading up to this game. Plenty of fingers being pointed and words being exchanged. But when it was time for action at 6:08 p.m., action is exactly what we got. The Padres had one of their patented explosion innings, scoring 6 times, capped off by a 2-run home run by Fernando Tatis Jr. The Dodgers, they answer with a grand slam of their own from Teoscar Hernandez. 10 runs between the bottom of the second and the top of the third. It was pure chaos. And then it was all calm. No more runs the rest of the game. San Diego's bullpen hangs on for a huge Game 3 victory.
Jurickson, given all the drama leading up to this game, just how good did this one feel for you guys?
I felt great. You know, every win in the postseason is going to feel really good.
It pays to have a good offense. Hung a pitch to a really good hitter, which sucks, but bullpen was incredible, and yeah, just a W is a W.
I saw, our team identity on display. A lot of what we talk about, offensive machine. The base running is a part of that.
Looking forward to going out there and battling tomorrow. I mean, it's a grind. It's a grind. Baseball's a grind, so we grinded 27 outs tonight, and it was a hell of a place to play in front of this crowd. This crowd was rocking tonight, and well-deserved for the city of San Diego. I mean, it's San Diego, finest city in the world.
Even though all the run scoring stopped after the top of the third inning, this game had plenty of tense moments. How about Tanner Scott setting down Shohei Ohtani looking in the 8th inning, and Robert Suarez coming in for a 4-out save. Huge for the San Diego Padres. Until then, I'm Jake Garriani from the Gas Lamp. Let's go ahead and send it back to you.
How exciting, right? Today it is Dylan Cease on the bump for the Friars. The Padres, again, can clinch their place in the National League Championship Series with another win tonight at Petco Park.
Go Padres!
That's awesome.
That's what most of the screaming happened after the game as everyone's leaving, losing their minds. I mean, it's great to be a San Diegan today. This morning, we're hearing from fans after last night's big win.
CBS 8's Regina Llorita live at Petco Park with more on that part of the story. If those fans have a voice today, luckily you still do.
I kept mine somehow. I don't know.
Crazy, a lot of screaming last night.
Yeah, guys, and look, it's because this team is all about not quitting. They're really showing the fans that they are in it to win it. Now, yesterday, it was a pretty intense game, from Tatis hitting a home run to the Dodgers answering with a grand slam, but it was by the 9th inning that the crowd went wild. Take a listen.
The best moment of the night was the 6-run inning. Tatis, all those guys, we batted around. We hit amazing. Cronenworth came out of his slump.
Yeah, so today we are on Game 4 of the NLDS. It's going to be another packed day full of Padres fans in downtown and most importantly inside Petco Park. Guys, if we win this game, not only do we beat LA again, but we advance. I won't be surprised if the crowds are bigger, and I know the energy is going to be louder. So here is some details that you should know. If you're going to the game, this is all that you need to know before heading to Petco Park. The first pitch is at 6:08 p.m. Gates open 2 hours before, and there will be a postseason pregame party in Gallagher Square. Tickets are also sold out, but some may still be available on SeatGeek. And if you take public transportation, there will be increased trolley service after the game. There's also new food exclusively for the postseason throughout the ballpark. So back out here, whether you have tickets to the game today or if you're heading to downtown, it's going to be such a fun and electric night. One thing I do want to mention, Eric and Netta, is the past couple of games that I've watched here. I watched the game Sunday in Gallagher Square. I watched the game here in downtown at a bar. Really, when Ohtani is hitting, he's at the plate and he's hitting, and he's always striking out, the crowd goes insane here. It's like if we want a home run. It is amazing, and I think I'm just all for it. I love it.
I love that he now always strikes out. That's his reputation
50-plus home runs,
for us.
but other than those ones.
Against the Padres.
But that's why it's such a big deal when he
it's
does.
Huge, and
awesome.
then the booze when Dave Roberts walks out. Ooh,
Ooh.
All right.
By the way, SeatGeek, Gallagher Square 183 for what ticket right now? The lowest
183.
one. Yeah, $300 to get a seat. Thank you for that, Regina. I appreciate it. Stay with CBS 8 for the latest on the Padres postseason. You can also go to our website, social media pages, and the CBS 8 app.
And now we do want to get you caught up on what's happening with this major hurricane. Hurricane Milton barreling towards Florida now as a Category 4 storm. Incredible to see the size of this. The National Hurricane Center predicting tropical storm conditions will start impacting the west coast of Florida around midday.
It could make landfall tonight or early tomorrow morning, and Nicole Valdez is in Fort Myers with how residents are preparing for their second major hurricane in just 2 weeks.
Sirens and police ride-throughs,
safely evacuate the area,
urging residents on Florida's west coast to evacuate with monster Hurricane Milton set to make landfall in a few hours.
We were going to stay, but I don't want to take the chance.
A steady stream of traffic moving inland has brought highways to a crawl, while areas like Treasure Island, already hit hard by Hurricane Helene almost 2 weeks ago, looked like a ghost town Tuesday. Tom Potter and his family had barely begun the cleanup after Helene. Now they're bracing for Milton.
Thinking that this storm could be the one that actually takes it all away. It's pretty scary.
Meanwhile, it's a race against time to clear the piles of debris left behind by Helene, with the governor ordering landfills to stay open overnight. Fort Myers businesses are boarded up and sandbags piled on in preparation for the storm. Still, some residents say they plan to stick it out.
I'm in high-rise downtown, so I feel pretty comfortable where I'm at. I got plenty of food and supplies.
A traveler filmed this empty terminal before she departed Tampa's International Airport, now one of several in Florida to suspend operations as Milton approaches. Nicole Valdez, CBS News, Fort Myers, Florida.
Tough to see and know the potential impact this could have. And I understand it just dipped a little south of where Tampa is.
Yeah, between about Tampa and Fort Myers, it looks like it'll be making landfall still closer to Tampa and still on that same time trajectory, which would be closer to tonight, about 11 p.m. Eastern time, which would be 8 p.m. our time. That's a very broad generalization. We know that these can change direction, change timing, but for the most part, these have been very accurate forecast models. Right now, Hurricane Milton, Category 4 winds, 155 miles per hour around the eye wall of the storm. It's moving at 16 miles per hour. The storm itself, which is good news, means it's moving faster than it was at this time yesterday. Expected to make landfall later tonight and then pass east. So really the area affected by this hurricane is the central portion of Florida, the central portion of the peninsula. So most of those evacuation orders start to die down as you make your way south toward areas like Palm Beach and Miami. That's where a lot of people are evacuating, toward the far southern end of Florida, and then, of course, north, where they can make their way to any other state that they'd like to. It, of course, is kind of a timing game at this point as to how many people can get out, because there is plenty of traffic in that area, as well as a lack of gas towards some of those gas stations. So it's something we'll be monitoring tonight as this storm makes landfall, and then, of course, beyond, as it still holds on to Category 1 strength through Thursday and Friday, it looks like, before dying down to a post-tropical cyclone. Want to get you your local forecast here, where we're holding on to another sunny day. Fog starts off the morning. Temperatures are going to be in the 70s by the afternoon. 71 in PB, 73 in downtown, 75 in National City. El Cajon and Santee expected to hit 89 as that afternoon high comes about. Escondido 88, Rancho Bernardo 86, San Marcos 83 on that forecast high. Mountains and deserts are still quite hot as well. Today through Friday, we have minimal changes in the forecast. If anything, we actually gain a few degrees. So we get even hotter going into Thursday and Friday afternoon. But by the weekend, into the beginning of next week, those temperatures finally start to slide, and we will start to see a more fall-like weather pattern in play as we get toward the end of the weekend into the beginning of next week. Let's take a look at how your traffic is shaping up this morning. So far, it is a foggy start to the morning commute. So that means you should be slowing your speeds on most of the major roadways. We're watching as fog continues to be the main culprit for some of these crashes. CBSA.com/traffic can give you more. Let's take a look at your border wait times out the door right now. A 90-minute wait at the San Ysidro Port of Entry. Otay Mesa Port of Entry going to take you 100 minutes. Back to you.